There was that rumor that you had a male appendage, that you were a hermaphrodite, and you joked about it on the stage last night.
Maybe I do.
For years, Lady Gaga has been accused of queer baiting and being a trans woman. Despite the relentless gossip, Gaga has kept her lips sealed until now. In a shocking revelation that has dropped the jaws of fans and critics, Lady Gaga has finally addressed her transgender rumors. And what she confessed will blow your mind, so here's the truth bomb from Gaga that no one saw coming. When Gaga started her career, she was constantly being called a man. And now, in an interview with Bill Gates, Gaga has finally explained why she never talked about it. She said, "The reason I didn't answer the question was because I didn't feel like a victim with that lie." She also said that if she lashed out at every accusation, it would have sent a wrong message to her younger audiences. Also, she revealed that at the time, she thought that it was best for her to just keep quiet because a lot of young people out there might be facing such accusations.
What about the crazy rumors that are out there? I mean, crazy rumors, for example, about you being a hermaphrodite. How do you feel about that when you read that?
I'm not even going to answer that question.
She actually wanted to leave the rumor open instead of clearing the air. But when she was talking about misinformation on the internet with Bill Gates, she couldn't help but share a small part of her journey related to this misinformation. She said, "When I was in my early 20s, there was a rumor that I was a man. I went all over the world. I traveled for tours, for promoting my records, almost every interview I sat in. They were like, 'There's this rumor that you're a man. What do you have to say about that?'" Lady Gaga is probably referring to the news that went viral when she entered the industry and got a few hits under her name. The news report suggested that Lady Gaga had a penis, and she was constantly asked about it during interviews. So, during an interview with Anderson Cooper, she gave the most iconic response to these insulting questions. Gaga said, "Maybe I do. Would it be so terrible? Why the hell am I going to waste my time and give a press release about whether or not I have a penis? My fans don't care, and neither do I."
Would it be so terrible?
But it's interesting, a lot of artists would immediately put out some sort of a statement saying this is absolutely not true. You have fun with it.
Why the hell am I going to waste my time and give a press release about whether or not I have a penis? My fans don't care, and neither do I.
Even in this interview, Lady Gaga hasn't really shut down the rumors. Instead, she just answered in a way that the interviewer gets embarrassed, and she doesn't have to directly say it. But this is where the confusion actually comes from. Fans have always been confused as to why Lady Gaga never openly talks about whether she's trans or not. Some even call it queerbaiting because Lady Gaga has been an LGBTQIA icon for quite a while now. But Lady Gaga has made it clear that she wasn't trying to please a particular community. She actually had her own reasons for not explaining her sexuality, as she didn't want to give that power to the media outlets and gossip magazines. She said in the Bill Gates interview, "The reason I didn't answer the questions was because I didn't feel like a victim with that lie. But I thought about what about a kid that's being accused of that? That would think a public figure like me would feel shame."
There's so much work that we have to do, especially with trans rights, and there's so many big things that need to change.
Lady Gaga also revealed that she found doctored and highly edited photos of herself all over the media outlets. These photos actually made it look like she had a penis. Even though it was hard for her not to speak about it and demand justice, she stayed silent because she knew if she said anything, things were only going to get worse, and the media would become thirsty for more gossip. So she tried being low-key with her personal life and preferred making headlines with the work she was doing in the industry. Lady Gaga also talked about how she thought it was best for her fans and people around her that she didn't address the rumor. If she outright denied being a trans woman, some people might have felt underconfident while coming out, assuming it was something to be ashamed of. Lady Gaga also said, "I've been in a situation where fixing a rumor was not in the best interest of, I thought of the well-being of other people. In that case, I tried to be thought-provoking and disruptive in another way."
My beautiful is very offended by that question.
Really? So you got a Now we all know that. Thank you.
Also, for everyone who still doesn't know it, Lady Gaga is bi. She revealed it very early on in her career, so she can't really be queerbaiting because she's part of the community. She doesn't have to constantly remind everyone about it, but she has always been bi and has embraced it proudly. However, some edited images also presented her as a hermaphrodite, which she never denied because she didn't want to insult her fans. She also talked about how everyone thinks that her entire persona is just an act and that she's not real at all. Everyone only waits for her to finally leave this performance and show what she really is. But Gaga said in her interview, "People assume that my performance is not real, but to me, that's the most real thing that you'll see about me. That is so much more real than all of the rumors that are designed to orbit me to gain more clicks." Lady Gaga has always been very protective of the trans and queer community. In fact, earlier this year, she was spotted with famous trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney to celebrate International Women's Day. Gaga wrote on her IG, "I feel very protective in this moment, not only of Dylan, but of the trans community who continues to lead the way with their endless grace and inspiration in the face of constant degradation, intolerance, and physical, verbal, and mental violence." Lady Gaga has also talked about trans awards and even addressed reporters during the 2019 Oscars. She said that she'd love it if there were gender-neutral awards instead of the traditional male and female awards. She requested the producers, directors, and Oscars management to make the award ceremonies more inclusive. So it's not like Lady Gaga is talking about queer rights because it's trending. She's been talking about it for years now, and that's probably why she didn't shut down any rumors being linked to her. She wanted her fans to feel like they belong, and she obviously succeeded in doing so because Gaga is the biggest LGBTQIA icon as of now. One of her fans wrote, "Who cares if she is a man? Then she is the most amazing, fabulous drag queen and performer ever and is kicking ass and taking names as such. Period." Another one said, "It's nobody's business, and I wish people would stop acknowledging and/or answering those types of questions." So it's pretty obvious that Lady Gaga's fans love her and don't really care about whether she's bi, trans, or hermaphrodite. She's an excellent pop artist and very vocal about minority communities, which is good enough. However, a lot of people still think that Lady Gaga's reason for not speaking up doesn't make much sense. Do you think she made the right decision by ignoring all the rumors in the 2000s? Or she should have made it clear early on? Drop a comment and let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get the latest celebrity news and gossip. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, and thanks for watching.